You tutored Colin Kaepernick a couple of off seasons ago. How do you think Kaepernick in this Chip Kelly offense is going to mesh for San Francisco?
Well, I mean, you think it's a nice fit. A couple things that they do in the Chip Kelly system is, of course, they have a big run aspect for the quarterback, which Colin's always been great at. And then from there, they don't have a big playbook in regards to the number of plays that they run. They run a lot of the same plays over and over again out of different formations, and they try to do it really fast. As far as Colin's concerned, he's still growing as a passer. He's going to get to see the same concepts over and over and over again, and he has to get really good at those concepts. But, with all that being said, at the end of the day, very seldom can you win games just running as a quarterback. You have to make plays inside the pocket, and you have to be consistent, and that's where Colin has struggled through his career, is learning how to play quarterback as a drop-back quarterback in the pocket, reading defenses, making decisions, and consistency with throwing the football down the field. You saw in game one, and again, I don't put a whole lot of stock into that. He hasn't played in a while and coming off injuries, but you saw the same issues. He made some big plays. He had some nice runs, but he wasn't very consistent throwing the football, and he's going to have to get better in this system or any system if he's going to continue to have opportunities to play at the quarterback spot.
Well, but if a quarterback sees the same concepts over and over again in his offense, doesn't the opposing defense also, Kurt?
Yeah, they do, and I think that's one of the reasons Chip Kelly's offense struggles against the better defenses in the league. Against the teams that aren't very good. And a lot of times, good concepts are good concepts. Against most teams, if you're getting a particular coverage, you can run the same play 10, 15 times in a game, and you can still have success because they have to cover something. And if you overload a zone or you overload a man, they can't cover everybody. So, just because they're seeing it doesn't mean they can necessarily stop it. But the good teams in the league that are very disciplined, if they see the same plays over and over again, they'll sit there and wait for it, and that's why I think come playoff time and against the better teams, Chip Kelly's offenses have struggled more than against the lower teams that aren't as good defensively or that play more man coverage or whatever you might want to say. So, yeah, there's some positives and negatives to that on a whole, but I think for a young quarterback learning how to play the position, it's probably a greater benefit to have and see the same things over and over.
Did he basically call Chip Kelly's offense simple and unsustainable against the better teams in the National Football League? Did I hear that? I don't think I'm putting any words in his mouth there. Just trying to read in between the lines. That if you're a better football team with defense, you're going to suss out Chip Kelly's offense.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.